Any accountant can prepare a tax return. Doesn't even have to be right. But those clients that stay with accountants stay not only out of habit, it's so that certain things happen to them. What are they? They want to feel a sense of security. They want to know that there is someone on their side that's fighting for them. They want to feel like they are meaningful to us. And we feel that people in their lives are meaningful to us as well. I call that being a wow accountant. Won't operate without. They won't operate without us because we make it easier. We make them feel more confident. We make them feel more optimistic. We make them feel like they are important. And if we do that, we will keep clients for a lifetime. The other thing that we have not focused on as much as we should, although we get plenty of referrals and we have growth, is that we need more referrals from our clients and our other sources. For people that say, Rose, Snyder, and Jacobs, you need them so that ... Because those people that know those people to refer know what those clients want. So over the years, we've done a really good job. We've got clients that have been with us for almost 50 years. There's no denying we're giving them these clients what they want. One of them, Natalie services a lot. Julie Bassmat was our very first client that started with Rose, Snyder, and Jacobs in February of 1976. Some of you might even have parents that weren't even born then. Bassmat won't operate without us. Now we have 3 concepts that we use at Rose, Snyder, and Jacobs that I think helps us encapsulate why clients won't operate without us, and in the improvement of honoring these concepts, we can be even better, and we can have our clients be raving fans. So I need you to maybe make notes about this, and I want you to think about how you're going to invest your time this year in assisting us in being accountants that our clients won't operate without, because we want to promote raving fans of our services. I got a wonderful note from a very close personal friend of mine, individual tax return, who communicated with Sean the other day. And as I was walking on the golf course with him last Saturday, he said to me, I needed something and I emailed Sean, and his response was so terrific. I need you to know that Sean really made an impact on my life. I didn't even understand what the people wanted from me, but Sean knew exactly what I wanted and supplied it to them. That made me feel good. That's a wonderful example of being a wow accountant. Sean, thank you very much. So we have 3 concepts, and I want you to understand how they all integrate. We have a concept that we call quadrant planning. For those of you that haven't been here for a long time, you may not know what that all means. And for those of you that have been here for a long time, you're going to say, stop with this quadrant planning. I don't even know what it means to me. We've spent a good deal of time, the Quadrant Planning Committee and I, discussing how we can bring quadrant planning to reality. Quadrant planning is based on my first book, which is called Say Hello to the Elephants. It originally is a process that we developed, which was a spin-off from an organization called the Legacy Network that we are a part of. We're lifetime members of the Legacy Network that help families of wealth plan their lives. And the concept is that there is two horizons, or there's two sections to the way we think planning. There's something that we call above the line, which is thinking. Something we call below the line, which is strategy, tactics, and tools. And I further broke that down into a way for us to operate as a business into 4 quadrants, quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is a circular process that permits us to provide better services to our clients and actually provide better communication. Quadrant 1 is called clarity. Quadrant 2 is called solution. Quadrant 3 is called implementation. And quadrant 4 is called management, or sometimes you'll hear us call it sustainability. Clarity, solution, implementation, and sustainability. Some of you may have seen this over the years, or maybe in the recent past. We have 2 other sets of concepts at Rose, Snyder, and Jacobs that are going to bring us into the next 50 years of our existence. One of them is called our core values. And let me explain to you how the 6 core values that should have been introduced to all of you when you got hired, and I think that is on Training now. And let me show you how our core values fit into each of the quadrants. Quadrant 1, here to serve. Part of the whole concept about clarity is we're here to understand the so that the client needs. Now, we've broken it down in our quadrant planning group into who and what do we need. And there's other elements that all of you will see in the models that each of you have for each of your departments. Here to serve. Next, in quadrant 2, as we're developing our solutions, we need to have a good attitude. There is no difficult clients. There's only clients where we might be confused about what it is they need. And in quadrant 2, our good attitude permits us to figure out the how and the who we're going to supply the so that's that our client needs. The second element in quadrant 2 has to do with being a team player. When we're working as a team and we talk as a team, we can produce better results. And a lot of what you've heard so far today in this town hall is how we've worked as a team to elevate ourselves to a level that we never have been over the last 40 years that we've been in business. Now, team player drips into quadrant 3, implementation. When you are a team player, you need to have a couple of elements. You need to have your batteries included. That means that we expect you to be a self-starter. And that means that when you are given an assignment to do and you agree that you understand that assignment, we don't need to get on your back and keep pushing you to get things done. You finish it. You finish it by owning your own work. We have to own our work. It's our obligation to meet the expectations of our supervisors, the client service partners or managers, and ultimately the client. Now, when we own our work, when we go to quadrant 4 and think about sustainability, we're committed to the future. Quadrant 4 or Q4, like you're going to be hearing from now on, because we'll be talking about Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. Committed to the future means we are going to go to our client and we are going to deliver the work. We're not just going to drop it on their doorstep, put it in their email, send it by Federal Express, and think that's okay. We're going to communicate with those clients, ask them these questions. Did you get it? Do you understand it? Would you like to know what it means to us relevant to the so that's that we established when we did our Q1 planning? How did we do? Most importantly, what could we do better? And finally, let's talk about next year. Now, let's talk about next year is very important, because if we start talking to our clients about next year, are they thinking about moving to other accountants? No, no, no. So that's not only a good thing to tell our clients that we care about them, but it assures that our clients see us in their lives in the future. So do you understand that when you're being measured for your quarterly, for your annual reviews or your quarterly conversations, and we talk in terms of our 6 values, those 6 values are integral to our using the quadrant concepts in giving the clients in our firm the so that's that they want by hiring us in the first place. The next concept, besides quadrant planning itself and our core values, is something called referability standards. Dan Sullivan coaches 5,000 entrepreneurs and has an intention of an outreach for 5 million entrepreneurs over the next 25 years. Dan Sullivan has taught several of us who are partners his concepts. And one of his core concepts relates to what he calls referability standards. Clients never refer us as WOW accountants unless we do these things. And we shouldn't be happy with each other unless we do these things for each other as well. The first thing is do what you say you're going to do. That obviously fits in the implementation, Q3. Once we've determined our solution and who the team is, we need to do what we say we're going to do. That's because we have our batteries included and we own our own work. The next thing in the quadrants is we have to finish what we start. I don't have to tell you that if we finish what we start, we will have demonstrated that we have our batteries included and that we own our work. Finally, be on time. When we have our solution, our Q2 quadrant, everyone will agree about what needs to be done, approximately when it needs to be done, and what happens if we can't get it done, what the appropriate thing is. When we are on time, we are meeting the expectations of our clients. Now, see how that slides up into Q4. If we are telling our clients what we did and trying to make sure that they understand, we need to be on time. We need to deliver our work when our clients need it so that our clients can feel confident, our clients can feel taken care of, our clients can feel understood, and our clients can have their needs met. Being on time. Finally, in quadrant 4, we need to say please and thank you. We say please and thank you. We should be saying please and thank you to each other too, guys. But especially to our clients, we need to be in a state of gratitude. We would not be here without them. We love our clients. And I do mean that we love our clients. The thing that differentiates one accountant from another accountant is that we answer the core question. What is that core question that I say that every client has about us? Do you care for me? Write that down. Take that piece of paper. Write it down. Do you care for me? In quadrant 4, you start by saying please and thank you. Because by saying please and thank you, you are demonstrating that you care for them. So there's 3 concepts: quadrant planning, our core values, and our referability standards. When you add all those 3 elements, then we truly become wow. Wow accountants won't operate without them. Now write down whatever makes sense to you right now. What questions you might have. What comments you might have. Be honest. Where are we failing in any one of these areas that you have observed? Please share it with me directly. I won't bite. I'd like to know. And then we'll work to get better at that.